22 water. Here we go. Charcoal! Charcoal! Drum! Form! Flag! Ready! Ready! Set! Ready! Set! Ready! Set! Flag!
The Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he watches it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the... And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Johnson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Skips away from pressure. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Using the quick game. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Nice job.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a real...
Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bernard. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there.
Breaks into the open.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the catch. It's Taylor.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Bernard. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first. Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good play.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, you wonder sometimes.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Steps away to find some room. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown.
Racing down the left side. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Dogs! Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Ready?
Wants to throw. It's Bernard. Fires to the big fella. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Doesn't quite make it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run play action. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man on the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Get it out on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick spin on the run.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And he strides his way into the end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. That one comes out hot down the right side. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Bernard. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Still looking on the move. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Was to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown! Dropping back, it's Bernard. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the... And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. To throw, it's Bernard. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense... Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Buys a little extra time. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the route is on.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Turning it on! Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Jordan! Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the... He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down. Just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. Trying to barrel in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Form! Flag! Ready, go! Let's go! Let's go! Hold on! Come on, set! Flag! Military stunt! There you go! Set hut! Here we go! Here we go! Set hut! Brass! Hut hut! Banner! Banner!
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback keeps the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags a quick throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. He shreds the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to scramble. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets into the end zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Using his legs on the scramble. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout to check it out. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. He got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play. And goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he didn't get there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Running through the tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
As the first down is still going. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's... Ready! Military stun! Military stun! Ready! Come on, Jack! Base 27 jump! 22 water! Let's go! That high! What do you got? Fly, trumpet! Here we go, here we go! Trick 9B! Ready, go! Ready! Huddle! Fly, trumpet! Ready! Trick 9B! Down! Down!
Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go at the 10 now. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Dogs are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs.
You could just...
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Escapes the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Dogs pick up enough for a 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws the ball away there. and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking right, this one caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Receivers are bunched together. Keeps it, QB draw. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Georgia now operating in the red zone. A play action, looking to throw. Into the end zone, has a lane. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on third and short. It's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Georgia. Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Wide open downfield. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing... On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed. It's
just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. This offense trying to get going. He's putting together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Grab made by the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. Fighting off the defender. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Now, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Over the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Dogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try failed. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver, who gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball was incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The quarterback takes it in himself. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. first down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. The pocket breaking down. Now just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, great first down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And we're in the 4th quarter. This offense is spreading you out. They're trying to get a one-on-one matchup that they can take advantage of. And what does the defense do? They get aggressive. Late in the game, trying to preserve this lead, they come up with a big sack.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air, looking for the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as... So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Herbstreit.
Some would call it swag. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Off-play action on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Flips it out in the flat. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, baby.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's play.
To the air. It's Bernard. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Great job by...
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That pass not close as he got. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On target. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Wants to keep it in the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's Bernard. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flips it out on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with...
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they...
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They